We just finished awarding 6 winners for the 9th Health Promotion Project exhibition. This year was a remarkable achievement. We had no choice but to award up to 6 groups and not only 3. And this, in fact, will promote us to consider the trajectory of this project. We really want the Health Promotion Project to be a benchmark and to invite other universities across the kingdom to join, and so it becomes a national campaign sort of thing. We also want to submit all the topics and the projects submitted by students to research, to become like a publishable paper, hopefully, and to inspire more of the youth and new generations to become interested in public health and community health. Thank you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hello everyone, my name is Mariam Al-Tayyib. I'm the Vice President of the Medical Students Association, and I would like to welcome you all to the 9th Annual Public Health Promotion event. And I would firstly like to start by welcoming our beloved Dean of the College of Medicine, Professor Khalid Al-Qattan, and of course, all of our wonderful faculty and guests. And last, but definitely not least, all of our amazing students. We are gathered here today to celebrate your incredible accomplishments during the Public Health Promotion event. Now I would like to deeply thank and kindly welcome the mastermind behind it all and a very dear mentor to me, Dr. Bara Al-Ghalayimi, the Chair of Family and Community Medicine.
Thank you so much, Mariam, for the lovely introduction. And before we announce the names of the winners of the 9th Health Promotion Project exhibition, I thought maybe we could start by just walking through the journey of this very exciting, the steps of walking through this very exciting journey. And I was able to identify 9 very special reasons to qualify this event as a very special one. So keep counting with me, okay? So, of course, like before the event, and as we were preparing for it, I had a wonderful team to work with, the Health Promotion Project team, which is basically composed of Dr. Salim Al-Qadimi, Dr. Rasha Al-Khaldi from the Department of Family and Community Medicine, and myself. Of course, we may sound like not a very huge department, but with the trust and the support from the Al Faisal leadership, we were really inspired to carry on in this project and go for it, despite having, mashallah, one of the largest cohort of first-year students for this year. Of course, we worked in alliance with very helpful and supportive departments at the university, including the marketing and promotion team, the facility team, as well as student affairs. The topic was basically chosen based on the trend and the trajectory of the healthcare system nowadays towards digital health and e-health. I submitted a proposal to Dr. Khalid, and he was very supportive. And the intention was to focus on mainly 2 components of digital health. One in terms of the health delivery, the other one in terms of the medical education. And so, again, during the brainstorming sessions, we decided to cover 3 main components of e-health. One regarding the diagnostic aspect of e-health, another one related to management, and then finally topics that touch base upon the collaborative and teamwork in the era of e-health and digital health. The second very unique reason or unique feature of this event, the students. Mashallah, we were really happy to supervise almost 400 first-year medical students, and we mean it first-year medical students. It's always challenging to bridge the gap between what the students are learning at the microscopic level and into community level and the raising the awareness of public health. So we managed to divide the topics into 31 groups of students. Each group of students was composed of around between 12 to 13 students. They had the freedom and flexibility to create their own groups, which is one of the, again, skills that we aim to emphasize on over the years through these projects. We were very lucky and privileged to have a diverse group of judges from different disciplines, different health institutes. Sorry, this slide does not really compose all the 15 elite judges that joined us. I meant to put those that we had good pictures for, but others I'll have the chance to mention their names in the following slide. But as you can see, a very broad range of institutes, including King Faisal Specialist Hospital, King Faisal Foundation, universities across the kingdom, including KAUS, Dar al-Hikmah, Al-Imam, and of course our respected and wonderful colleagues from Al Faisal, including Dr. Goosen, Dr. Arij Al-Wabil, Dr. Basil Dujan, and Dr. Adana Bakhit. This is a list of the judging panel and how they were distributed on different topics based on their main areas of interest. Of course, as I said, the previous slide did not capture all the judges. We were very privileged to have judges from the Ministry of Health, such as Dr. Mohammed Khushaim and Dr. Masha'al Al-Khameli. We had Dr. Safar Al-Battar from Al-Wa'i Association, as well as Dr. Maher Al-Udan, طبعا, from the Saudi Nuclear Company Holding. So we covered all the unique features of the Ninth Health Promotion Exhibition before the event. Now, what happened during the event that made it a very special one? Are you counting? Yeah. Publicity. So we announced the event to start at 9 a.m. And at 9 a.m. sharp, there were over 100 school students at the gate waiting to access the exhibition. This is not really, this never happened in previous events. Not only that, we had at least over 1,000 guests between school students, the general public, parents, family, friends. It was really a highly publicized event and captured the interest of many people who really wanted to attend the event. And what happened that we noticed that the tendency of guests increased with time. So people joined, they were so impressed with the event, called friends and families and encouraged them to come and so on. Besides the publicity, a lot of unique guests, VIP guests also joined. I don't know if some of you could recognize Dr. Assam Banyan. He's a very dear colleague, consultant pediatrician at King Faisal Specialist Hospital. And him and others were very also keen to attend the event. Partnership. We were also again privileged to sign a very important memorandum of understanding with WAI. WAI is the Community Health Saudi Association. So this was as a parallel event that we accomplished to achieve during the event as well. Parents. All of us, like members of the HPP team, were stopped frequently during the event by parents complimenting the event, complimenting not only their children's booth, but other booths, and praising the efforts of everyone who participated in this event. And this meant the world to us, to have this opportunity to receive that instant feedback from parents meant the world to us. Not only that, 6 of the judges, by the way, 6 of the judges attended with their children. Again, this is just, some of them brought their children because they just want to introduce them to Al Faisal. Others used to work at Al Faisal and they want to show them where they used to practice. And others, their students are actually an existing students at Al Faisal. Not only that, it became, the HPP became a family event. We were, again, very fortunate. The Medical Student Association hosted 2 booths, which really captured the interest of a lot of family members and offered activities for the entire family. What about after the event? The feedback we received from students was really impressive. We asked the students, I'm just gonna pause 1 second, sorry, just to welcome Dr. Mohammed Al-Hayaza. He just entered the auditorium, thank you. Thank you. I'll just carry on with the presentation. So we received a wonderful feedback from the students. We asked the students we asked them to read the project in terms of promoting their different skills. So in relation to communication skills, majority of students considered this project as an excellent opportunity to raise communication, to build communication skills, organization skills, teamwork, presentation skills, and they felt the topic was very relevant to the present and the future of medicine. When we asked them, and of course they all would recommend and attend the project in future years. We asked them what were the best things that they felt and they considered as an excellent feature of the event. It was the topic itself, the teamwork, the excitement. Some of them just comment that everything was good. And in terms of things to improve in the future, they felt that maybe having a smaller groups, so the dynamics could be more manageable, and maybe to increase the project allowance. So are you counting, how many features did I mention so far? How many reasons that I think this project is so special? Anyone counting? Okay, so the students did an amazing job that when we just looked into the judging panel scoring sheets, we basically, there were different panels, there were 5 different judging panels. For each one, we picked the top, the first group from each panel. And then we were so puzzled, like there were a lot of good groups that we could not really pick who are the top 3 winners. So we decided to choose 6 winners and not only 5. So there are 6 winners for this year. We added the 2 main criteria, which is basically how passionate and preservant this group was around the project in general. Because literally myself, Dr. Salim and Dr. Rasha, we were used to stop by groups every single session throughout the semester, either to ask a question or to ask about tips and things that they can include in their projects, or just to follow up or take a permission for something. So these are the other criteria that we kept in mind to choose the 6 winning groups. So there will be 1 first winner, there will be 2 in the second rank, and then there will be 3 in the third category, basically. What's the future, inshallah? We are very ambitious about the future of this project. We are very keen on continuing the legacy of this project. Inshallah, this is the 9th, and inshallah, we are counting. We hope to continue over the years. We want this project to be a benchmark for other universities as a project, that community-based, student-led project. We hope that it becomes a national campaign, so we will be inviting other universities across the kingdom to join, inshallah. And so it becomes a contest and a project across the kingdom and not only at Al Faisal. And with the support from Al Faisal leadership, we hope that the projects, that the outlines and the projects that the students submitted will be taken to the next level and will be considered for research and for publication. Words are not enough to express my gratitude. I'm just gonna use this last minute to really extend my sincere thanks to every and single entity and member who helped in this project, starting with Al Faisal leadership, my team, Dr. Rasha, Dr. Salim, and Dr. Muhammad Amin, marketing and promotion department, facility, student affairs, medical student association, the TAs, and of course, you, the students, and your parents. Thank you so much. I'll pass the mics to Dr. Muhammad Salim, who is going to announce the names of the winners. So stay tuned.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? So I know you don't want to delay it any further, but let me say a few words. You have to go through it, and you have to go through a lot of puns and dad jokes, by the way, to get to the winner. So there's a lot of, I'm gonna make you earn it, you know. So I'm not gonna just give you the positions. In a few months, it would actually mark the 10 years since I joined Al Faisal. First as a student, then as a teaching assistant, and now as a lecturer. And it's unbelievable seeing how, because I was in your seats and we did a project when we were first here, and seeing where it is now, it is actually, I can't even imagine myself having a project in the complexity of yours. Ours was way simpler, way more straightforward. And seeing how you carried yourselves through it makes me very proud to have been a student, and makes me even prouder to have been part of this amazing achievement, to be honest with you. And now with that, to announce the first, so by the way, the way I convinced Dr. Barat to have 6 winners, I made it poetic. I'm like, Doctor, what's more beautiful than 3 threes, 2 twos, and 1 1? I mean, that just sounds beautiful. So that's what we did. So to start with the third place winners, we have 3 groups in third place. First of all, I would like to call Dr. Khalid and Dr. Muhammad Al-Hayazia to the stage to give the certificates to the winners. So without further ado, our first third place winners are a group that gave us a rush, a kind of rush that they could monitor. Did you guess the winners or not yet? Ladies and gentlemen, the first third place winner is the blood sugar monitoring group. I mean, the truth is about this. Can you please come, ladies, all of you? So what really impresses us about this booth is the way they took the project, made it very approachable to the public. I had multiple parents who came to me and told me how much they benefited from this group, how much the information had. They actually written down some information they were given, and it was the research they've done, the work they have done to implement in their group, the services they were offering at their group, at their booth was just above and beyond. So I think they are deserving of to be awarded tonight. Now for the second, third place winners, those group took our breath away. They were just beyond, they made us beyond breathless. Did you guess which group or not yet? I'm trying it really hard to get it to you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the second, third place winners are the pulmonary function test group. I mean, you all have seen their booth and the creativity that they have, they've shown in their, the way they have carried themselves, the styling. Did you see the flowers with the skeleton inside of it? I mean, generally it was actually beautiful. Like, you can use the word beautiful. Their topic was very well organized. Their presentation was really, really well carried on. And for that, they deserve this place with us today. Yeah, go ahead, go in front of each other, ladies. For the third place winners, those groups, they were really, really good in emergencies. Don't get excited, there's 2 groups with emergencies, so not yet. But it's always nice when you do have an emergency for it to be monitored. And I will give them the award of also the Drama Kings because of how dramatic the whole booth was and things that happened before the booth. And then we were to the stage, the emergency monitoring group. Of course, you all know Ismail, and you know how involved he is in this project. He was a very memorable student to me because of all the months that before, and his group were all extra. They worked extra hard, to be honest. And to see the outcome of their project, to see that Ismail had a handwritten note to everyone who visited their booth, written by Ismail, thanking them for visiting. My wife loved it. And I think for that alone, my wife gave him the extra bump to third place. Like, even if he wasn't going to win, he was going to win for me. So please congratulate them for their efforts.
Thank you so much.
And now for the second place winners. Now we have 2 second place winners. And I'm going to start with the first one. They were one of the most creative groups. And there's a lot of things happened before the event, the day before, the morning before the event. Thankfully, things did not get physical between them. Please welcome to the stage the physical examination group. Of course, this booth needs no introduction. The way they approached it by having a screen and them presenting behind it, the preparations, they prepared for each and every physical examination topic, a whole presentation behind the screen. It was, I actually challenged them, like, if I ask you for each one of them, would you be able to do them? And they said yes. So that alone, the amount of effort they put into it, the amount of preparation they put into it, they are more than deserving of this award. So please clap for them again. Now, for the second place winners, sometimes just having someone monitoring an emergency is not enough. We need someone sometimes to treat it. Ladies from the emergency treatment group, please join us on the stage. Honestly, this booth was unanimously approved upon by their presentation style, by their preparation. Their research that they have done is beyond their level. And overall, they presented a booth that is, something that we would be proud to show it to anyone. This includes all of your booths, but sometimes there's always this group that has one step above, and honestly, they went above and beyond what we just asked for them. So please clap for them again. And last but definitely not least, the group that won the first place. They are the group that honestly showed the best presentation, best preparation. And honestly, while we had issues with deciding who will get the prizes and what is the order, and it was so, so close, we all agreed unanimously on this first place, without a doubt. They, hacked their way through to our hearts, went out, sutured behind them, and left a very nice, effect on us. Please welcome to the stage the surgical treatment group. I mean, honestly, their booth, you all saw it, and I know you were all intimidated by their booth. It was beyond anything, honestly, I've seen before. The effort that they have done, the way they stylized it, you honestly felt like you are in some kind of international competition. And it was just unbelievable. The presentation by their leader was very, very nice and engaging. The activities they had were on point. Honestly, there's not much I can say beyond that. They deserve the first place. So please give them a big hand. Now, before we end this lovely celebration, we need to recognize those that gave their time and effort behind this event. And honestly, whatever we do to them, we're never gonna repay for their kindness and time and effort they put. Please welcome to the stage the judges that are here today to celebrate your win. Dr. Hushaim and Dr. Goosen, if you can kindly come to the stage and take a picture with us so we can remember this forever.